Be quiet and pay attention!
And what is back, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Gaming Corner. Today's going to be a very exciting day, or tonight, I should say. Mike and I are going to be diving into Halo Infinite. Both of us have done he played a quick game yesterday when we were streaming Pokemon, and I just played a game to get the thumbnail for the video. And our first impressions, I do remember playing it when it first came out, but this is I'm coming to Halo Infinite now with like a fresh perspective. Having gone back and played a lot of the older Halos, and also enjoying more modern shooters like Battlefield 6, Call of Duty. Sorry. I'm not even playing Call of Duty that much recently, but Battlefield 6, when I did play that a little bit with the guys, it was really fun. And Fortnite I've been having a lot of fun with. And there's just certain things about the way modern shooters feel. It's like a movement thing, like the kind of control that you have over your character that excuse me. In my mind, definitely it's definitely something that you really appreciate. You don't think that it's that important when you go back and you play the older games, but it really does make a difference. This is just the way the character handles. Definitely, it adds something to it, and Halo Infinite definitely has that. It does feel good to play. Now, I did very specifically. I did an old school arena style Slayer. We played on Beaver Creek, I think it is, or Battle Creek. I always say Beaver Creek, but Battle Creek. Awesome. Honestly, first came back, I dropped 21 kills. I know Mike said he was really enjoying it yesterday, so the assault rifle felt surprisingly good. I was definitely having a pretty easy time getting kills with it. Most of my kills in that game were with the assault rifle. I did try out, they had what's called the bandit rifle or something like that, which I guess is pretty cool. It basically, it's like a DMR, except if it had the Covenant carbine damage and rate of fire. You know what I mean? So it kind of looks like a DMR, but it has the damage and rate of fire of an old school Covenant carbine. Especially in Halo 3. But it does feel good. I definitely want to try more of the weapons. I want to see what kind of custom games we can get into, if that's even possible. But yeah, let me see what else we're doing here. I want to see. Yeah, Mike said he's jumping on. I got to get on the game actually real quick. I haven't done that yet. Get on the game. So we're starting with Fortnite as usual. But we are, because Keith, we don't want to keep him up too late. We don't want to make him wait. And honestly, we'd just rather end the night with Halo. Gonna be definitely gonna be a lot of fun. The controls are actually nice. The default controls being left trigger is zoom, right stick is melee. So it's definitely more of that Call of Duty style thing there. But honestly, it's it takes a minute to get used to, but it does feel pretty good. Having the melee on the thumbstick makes a lot of sense, because even having it as the bumper, a lot of times I'm not using this finger here to do the trigger. I'm going like this. I'm not doing this. Oh, sorry, watch out. I'm not doing this. I mean, it's right here, right? This and then this here. I am just using one finger like that to do that, and then I switch. So to do that switch, I do have to move my finger, and there is a little bit of delay between I stop shooting when I haven't meleeed yet, versus where if you're just holding down the trigger. Let me get in front of here. Oh, come on. Where is it? Like this. Right there. If I'm holding down the trigger, I can just easily click in the stick because I'm already using that to aim. So it's I mean, obviously that's why they did it in the first place. It's not like discovering anything new. It's just it's a nice it's a nice layout. The right bumper is use your equipment, which I guess is cool because they have the grappling hook and stuff. They've got some cool gadgets. There was this weird one that was like a I was not expecting it, but it was basically like a it reminded me of like Valorant or something. It was like this bubble that you couldn't see into. When you went into it, you could see what was inside the bubble, but you couldn't see out of it. So you couldn't see through the bubble wall. Definitely a weird thing. I wasn't expecting that, but it was it did throw me off a little bit. But Mike, what's going on, man?
Yo.
What's up? Just getting the stream going here, talking about just kind of like our initial thoughts with Halo Infinite. But yeah, I did say that we're gonna start with Fortnite. You know what I mean? Is Keith gonna play or no? No, Mike's not answering. But yeah, I guess we'll wait. I'll see what Mike is what Mike wants to do. Because I don't mind starting with Halo Infinite. Like I think that would be fun. But I'm also fine just starting with Fortnite. He left the part. He can't speak. It's always happening with him. A console boy, he loves it. He's a little baby console boy. He loves the console so much.
It's not
He's
the console.
He's a little baby
it's
console
Fortnite.
boy. He loves the console so much. Oh, but you know what? Here's a good thing. It's like here's why I will say I would still like. It's still nice to have Xbox over PlayStation because you just can't play Halo on PlayStation. And it's just like that. So like in that regard, like you get a little bit of credit, but like don't be too happy about yourself. Like you're still a console boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Are we ready or what are we doing? Are we waiting for?
No, we're waiting for Keith.
All right. Well, is he gonna hurry up and do it?
He's hurrying up and doing it.
All right. Well, yeah, dude. This is like 3 a.m. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll just text him and say yeah. We'll playing Fortnite first. Playing Fortnite first. Should we wait for you? Play a duo game real quick. But being specific, Mike.
No.
See, that way people know. They're like, all right, word, I can plan. What?
Huh?
Did you like Halo Infinite?
Do I like it?
No, you did.
You're saying I did?
I'm telling that you did like it, yeah.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
Like I have no choice.
Well, I mean, I saw your reaction and you were smiling. All right, so now he's not talking to me. I was just saying how like I got 21 kills in my first game. Was messing around with I got a few needler kills. I was pretty happy with the way the needler locked on and stuff. That was pretty good. The bandit rifle I tried, and I was saying how that's basically like it's like got the look of like a DMR, but it's the like damage and rate of fire of like the old Covenant carbine. It's pretty good. I liked it. Definitely you can get some good kills at range with it. I do need to mess with the settings a little bit because there are a lot of different settings for a controller, like for the sensitivity and stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Move this back up here for now.
He's loading up, so
He's loading up. All right. Well, yeah, we're waiting, dude. We're just chilling.
No.
We're just chilling. All right. I'm definitely gonna do some. I was thinking about playing Half-Life 2. So I don't know where I'm gonna fit it, but maybe there'll be like a couple days where I'll do like either I'll stay up later or I'll like start stream earlier, play a little bit, play a few hours of Half-Life 2.
Yeah.
And then yeah. And then game with the boys at the end of the day. All right, guys, what's going on, Keith?
What's up, fellas?
What up? All right. I think it's still crazy that they never did like a battle royale with Halo. It's like, come on.
Yeah, well, it's not smart and it's not good. All right.
Straight down. Keep saying that.
He's being funny.
I'm not doing nothing. Footprints.
Good, I hope you die.
Stop saying that. Hold on, I
Why?
just need-
Got two down.
You see him in there,
Look at
Mike?
that, all by myself.
No, I got one of the kills. Good try.
You did nothing.
Then why do I have one?
I let you have it.
I let you have it because I'm nice. Keep burping like that. See what happens.
See what happens.
See what happens.
See. Avoid it.
Oh, that's so good.
This. I can get chests over here.
How high did I put you?
High enough to get me where I needed to go.
Make love's getting high.
Oh shit, there's people here.
Yeah, why don't you fucking relax, dude?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna win.
You're gonna win?
Actually, it's nobody. You know what's funny? There's a gun here, but I'm not gonna mark it.
Yeah, you're funny.
Come on, give me a jetpack once in my life.
Give me the jetpack, yeah.
No, I don't have one, but I want one. I can't wait to download the clips. I'm gonna upload them to the Xbox from last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sexy.
I need to get fucking stuff. You guys need shield? Oh, you guys have shield? Alright, fine.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Just give me what I want.
Alright, we should get going.
Trying to find a car. Go far.
Oh, you guys are okay. You should have told me. You're going.
You said we gotta get going.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. You didn't. No one said yes.
No, you
We're
didn't
still
tell us
early.
you were gonna go to the mountain and then die last night. So
What happened?
That
What?
again. What?
A mountain and die by yourself, little baby boy. Mountain and die. All right. All right, we're making it work. I don't know why you guys didn't grab a car.
I didn't see one.
Wow.
Trying to just find a jetpack.
Jetpack. I'm good on shields.
In case we need it, it's down there for now.
Right. I did not mean to do that. Why? Whatever.
He's going.
No, I thought, is this the Sunset Falls? I was just looking at my quest, and I was like, it said I had to jump, but I guess it's not the Sunset Quest that I was talking about.
Or over here.
Action?
I'm like one thing away from getting there. What is it? The South Park stupid glider,
Yeah.
and it says I have to jump down from the Sunset Falls. I don't know where it is. I thought that's what it was.
Right here in front of us.
Ooh.
Right here.
You guys down there?
What do you mean? Are you guys down there? I was here with you. Where'd you guys go?
That's key.
I was hiding by the. Oh yeah.
There's people here.
Where's here? I can't see where you're
They're up
tagging.
here.
Oh, there. All right, well, go towards Storm. Just go strafe. Just strafe. I'm jumping down the water. Grabbing this. Throwing that. Grabbing this back.
They're shooting at me. Oh no.
I threw a launch pad down there. Let's try to go to far side. Going with me, Mike?
Yeah,
We're here.
Actually, I don't know. I might want some of this loot. Actually, whoa, look at that. I don't want that.
There's people up on the rock.
All right, we'll get inside. Get cover first. All right, we got to take that. We got to take that car.
Really?
Oh, the stick.
Oh,
You get
fuck.
take the car.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh shit! Oh
yeah,
my
we're on
god!
top of it.
Get ready for death.
Where are we going?
We should go to underground here.
Ain't coming.
Electric gun.
Hold on, I need cover. I need cover.
I'm down.
Someone took it. Oh fuck! Someone took it.
It's okay. I'd rather live.
I'm down. I'm dead. Ay, 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 ay. Damn, it was
damn
right in
it.
front of us, too.
Yeah, they did it up there. Fuck. You guys were like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting ambushed. There's no way we can't just wait here and just stare at it until it comes.
Alright, I'm done playing.
Alright.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, later, dude. Gotta go back to lobby, I guess?
Lobby?
Yeah. Mike, you here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you want to just switch to Halo Infinite and do that, or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's get more Halo Infinite in. All right. Where am I? You gotta go to Steam. All right. Halo Infinita. Alright, dude, this is gonna be exciting. Halo Infinite. Oh, that's right, he can't hear me. He can't hear me. We're gonna have to friend each other. All right, let's see. All right, so let's... It's loading, okay. Yeah, we gotta friend each other here. All right, so let's see if we can add invite friends. Yeah, we gotta check the... Make sure we're not on, like... Mike, can you hear me? Check, check. Testing, testing. Mike, you have to go to your settings, go to audio, scroll down to communication, and turn it to open mic. And then I don't know if you need... I think you can disable Fireteam and match chat. But yeah, it's voice chat is disabled by default, so you got to turn that on. All right, let's get this going. All right, trying to just texting Mike, trying to see if we can get the vocals or the voice communication working. While we're doing that, I might go to... this whole thing here, yeah, this... This I wasn't sure about. Check, check, testing, testing. Oh, you can't use those. Okay. Interesting. So that's the only one you can use. That got it. There's like the backdrop thingy. Oh, it's just that. Okay. All right, come on, Mike. Let's go. How do I see who's in my party? Let me go like this. So he's in my party. Oh, it's not picking up my mic either. What do we got? Hey, options. No. Check, check. Testing, testing. We gotta figure something out here. It's under gameplay? No, it can't be. Testing, 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 1, 2. Testing, testing. Okay, yeah, now it's working. You have to have the fire team thing on. Okay. Mike, where is he? He's not in my lobby anymore, so let me invite him again. Oh, what? I can't just go here and go invite. You get back in here.
Yo.
Yo, you got it?
There we go.
Cool. Yeah, you might want to go to. So I had to change this. If you go to settings, to audio, and then under communication, yeah, I set voice chat mode to open mic. Fire team and lobby chat is enabled. And then set whether voice chat. But yeah, so basically the match chat is like the normal like chat, you know, you can talk to anyone else. But I think fire team and lobby chat is just like you and me. But yeah, so I turned off match chat, so I don't want that. But I'll just talk with you. Talk with you.
If you take off lobby chat, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, you don't turn that off. Yeah, keep that one on. You just want to turn off match chat.
Okay, I did.
Yeah, fire team and lobby. Yeah, you need that.
All right, let's do some rank Slayer.
You want to do rank Slayer?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I was just doing some arena social before.
Okay, whatever you feel comfortable
All right,
with.
we'll do this. It might take a little bit to find a match because it's like a very limited game, but it's like just Slayer. Just more casual, I guess. We could definitely try ranked. I'm down, but I just want to see how long this takes. Yeah, estimated wait time 1 minute 4 seconds. Well, dude, yeah. Yeah, I think Keith got a little upset.
Yeah,
I feel
I
bad.
don't know. Yeah, me too.
But it's how it is. Games sometimes just fucking piss you off, you know?
Yeah. They do. I mean, especially if you're like into it and competitive
Yeah.
by nature.
I need it. You know what's I noticed here is that we can actually turn up. I can turn up. Can you talk now?
Yep.
Oh, there. That's much better.
How are you? How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I just turned up the voice chat audio. All right. Just gotta wait a little bit. It isn't. I don't. It is. It's crazy how many different game modes they have, though. You know,
Yeah.
like it's definitely a lot. All right, come on.
Come on.
Come on. I mean, I did have to wait a little bit, but it did work earlier.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it.
I believe it. Hmm. Yeah. Jesus, taking a long time.
When did you play last time? Like a couple hours ago?
Yeah. I don't know. It should be fine now. And I customize my armor.
I did the like.
Yeah, I know the gay one. I know I
samurai
saw.
one.
Yeah, gay.
Yeah, I know. I saw him.
Just customize. Still searching, dude. That's crazy. Taking a long time. Taking a long time. I do like this one. This one is pretty cool. Oh, we got it. We got it. It's working. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see what it do. Other players loading. This is it, man. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is that map that we hate, dude. Wow. This map sucks. DTV Mike, oh my god. Oh, he's looking, that's Master Chief.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Oh my god, he got me. Immediately with the rocket launcher, he said, I know where that guy is.
Repulsor obtained.
Try out the shotgun, dude. I haven't tried this out yet. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wow, dude. All right. Yeah, I've never really liked this map, dude. This map is probably one of the worst ones. I hate how open it is.
Tango closing in.
There we go. Ah, shit, he's gonna get me. Fuck. Yo, okay, yeah, this thing sucks up here, dude.
Power items inbound.
Dude, we gotta fucking kill this thing, dude.
Power items have arrived.
Oh my god. Can anybody shoot that thing down? Like, is there not a rocket launcher or something?
Spartan down. Enemy shields down.
Not today, friend.
What was that? What are you coming with? Oh, there's a shotgun. Cool.
Power weapons en route.
What weapon did I have? Oh, come on.
Enemy halfway to victory.
I see headshots in your future. Power items incoming. They never saw you coming.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Power items have arrived.
Down there.
Yo, is that guy invincible? Is that the whole deal? Oh, it's just an overshield. Okay. What gun is that? Give me that. I want the battle rifle. I keep fucking meleeing when I try to zoom in.
You're quite lethal with that.
Eyes up.
Shit. Oh, snoot. Yeah, the vehicles on this map are just way overkill.
Power items inbound.
I don't know what this is. This, oh, it's that.
Power
Okay.
items now available.
Taking cover.
Eyes up.
Wow.
Enemy team nearing victory.
How did he see me? Wow. Yeah, dude, this map has never been good. I don't know what people are thinking with this map.
Gotta neutralize that enemy M41.
What? What was that from? Oh, the rocket launcher? Okay.
5 minutes remaining. Yard sale.
I don't like this gun, dude. This thing sucks.
Down there.
Mike's having a hard time. He's having a hard time.
Defeat.
No. Yeah, I definitely do think that they've gone like too crazy with the armor, like the looks of them. Like, I don't like that they're like they should have kept it like true to like the original art style. It's something I definitely like, you know, feel strongly about. The gameplay's good. Can you
Yo.
hear me?
I didn't hear you during the match at all. And that fucking, like, was that Halo 3? I'm confused because
No, that's not Halo 3. That was, dude, that's fucking Halo Infinite.
Because I played and I had different controller settings, like where like I don't know, whatever. I couldn't hear you though in the game.
All right, so maybe we got to turn on the match thing. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't let us talk in game. Halo Infinite can't hear friends during match. All right.
Hey guys, I had an issue with my it's because apparently some people team audio set to like disabled automatic issue. It was a different issue, but obviously check this first. So if you go into audio and communications and make sure you have your open mic and that these are checked and that your volume is not at 0. Some people were saying it was at 0 and that their voice chat was already disabled. That wasn't my issue. I had these set and I still couldn't hear anything. So, or I couldn't hear I click window key G. It goes into the Xbox settings here, or it brings up the Xbox stuff in Windows 10. I logged into my account, and then what I did is I went into audio. So it's already open here. I went to voice, and then within here, I'm looking at
this real quick.
Default communications output, and that one was wrong for some reason. It was set to my interface, which is my mic, and I set that one correctly to my headphone or my speakers, I should say, and which is weird because I've already corrected that within Windows 10 itself. It's just this Xbox app had to do it as well, and after that I could hear everyone, and that was the fix for me. So hopefully that is the fix for you, and see you guys later.
All right, yeah. Still searching here. Well, what did you do last time? What game mode did you do, Mike?
I don't know. I don't even know, dude. Doesn't matter. I thought there was like I could like run fast if I wanted to if I clicked down on the joystick.
Oh yeah, maybe that was for like old school movement. Let me do.
Doesn't matter. We'll just play the game.
Bandit Evo loadout. See, I don't know if I want to do that. It seems like a really specific loadout. You want to try Big Team Battle? Let's try that. That sounds like it could be fun.
Probably not.
No, it's just like a lot of players.
I know what it is.
Do you not want to do it?
No, I'm down for whatever.
Or then stop complaining.
I usually just do team deathmatch.
Oh yeah, I can't hear you. You gotta stop mumbling into your mic.
No.
No. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think that other one had like legacy, like movement settings.
Slayer.
All right, Eagle.
Outkill your opponents and claim victory.
I got 2 kills already.
The lead.
Lock their shields. Another one down.
Another one.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to adjust some joystick settings. I don't like the acceleration.
Target spotted. Lost a teammate. Lock their shields.
Traded. Damn. Yeah, there's no sprint. Yeah, for some reason there's no sprint. It's weird.
Enemy is below us. Close.
Good shooting, Spartan. Double kill.
Active camo inbound.
This is a decent map. I don't mind this one.
Lock their shields.
Oh, what was that with? Oh, the bandit rifle. I want to know where the weapons are, dude.
Not today, friend. Twice next time.
Watch that sword. Down there.
Halfway to victory.
Like, where are like the shotguns and stuff? That's the only thing I'm getting a little like. It's like where do they have all that shit?
Good shooting, Spartan.
This is what I want.
Closing in. Shields are down.
Wait, what?
Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Can you hear me? Is that the shotgun? No, it wasn't. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out this voice chat thing. Oof. I wish we had like pistols or something. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like these loadouts. I don't like not starting with a secondary.
They're under us.
Nearing victory.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't like the
Energy sword inbound.
the pistol. Yeah, I want to see that. This feels good. Wow, dude, the fucking pistol slaps.
Energy sword available.
Fuck, man.
Tango's closing in.
Another one put down.
Pretty fucking good, dude.
Active camo
I like it.
inbound.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Death punch. Ooh, yeah, I heard that. Heard that.
Victory.
All right, well, that was good. All right, we got to figure out this voice thing here. Just go back here.
Yo.
Let's try this, dude. Let's go into settings and turn on match.
Yeah, I have everything checked.
Yeah.
Maybe yours wasn't checked off. I don't know.
I just don't know why we wouldn't be able to just chat with each other, you know, like just do party chat.
Yeah, if you're an Xbox, good.
If we had an Xbox, good. All right. Let's do it. Okay, so let's do so big team battle, arena social. That's what I was doing before. Squad battle, let's try this. Squad do you want to do game, like any game modes? Or you want to just stick to Slayer?
Whatever. I'm cool with Slayer, but I'll play anything you want to try out.
All right, let's see if this, because I am kind of curious, because you're right, like the sprint stuff. Could definitely kind of I'd like to know about that. You know what I mean? Because it says when you go to big team battle, it says. Let me just look at this. Because some of these, I think some of these game modes have, it says like legacy, it says like classic movement or something like that. What do you think so far, though?
Yeah, I mean, I like it better than what we were playing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing better. You know, I'll say that. I don't know if it's just like the skill-based matchmaking or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's definitely it does feel good. Like I tried the pistol. I like that. Oh yeah, I gotta adjust this stuff. Let's see. Controller. Look, acceleration. Set. Yeah, I'm gonna try look acceleration all the way up. Yeah, I think that should be good. All right, but let's do a test here. Let's make sure we can hear each other. Can you hear me,
Slayer.
Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, word. Okay, cool. This is so unnecessary. This is the shit that I hate, where it's like showing off everybody's character like this. Like let's just fucking fight, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let's get into it.
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory.
Yeah, now we have sprint. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Whoa!
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was something like this I was playing.
Yeah.
Power weapon inbound.
What's the
Controls
bandit?
are
What's this?
different.
Power weapon available.
Oh shit! Fuck! I gotta change this still. This is not working out for me. Let's try that. Oh wow! Someone just took that. Oof. I wish there was a way to turn off mouse acceleration. Or, look acceleration. Fuck. Well, that gun's... I hate that shit. Wow. Mike, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, word. Like, tell me what's going on. Like, what are you doing?
I'm just focused.
You're just focused. I'm just
Trying to
focused.
play, I don't sucks sometimes.
They'll think twice next time.
Here's what I want. I want to try the shotgun, dude.
Target spotted. Down there. In my sights. Enemy there.
Inbound.
Interesting. So you really got to, yeah, you really got to be close with that.
S7 sniper available.
See, let me try using this bandit rifle more. Whoa! Oh wow. So this still feels funny here. I'm trying to figure it out.
Target spotted. Enemy there.
Closing in. Spartan down. Active camo inbound. Power weapon inbound. Active camo available.
I thought this was fucking... Is this really just semi-auto? I thought this was fucking...
Available.
What?
Enemy halfway to victory.
Enemy there.
Oh, this thing's... I'm pretty sure this thing is not good.
They're under us.
Target spotted. In my sights.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these settings don't really feel quite right. I really wish there was a way to turn off the look acceleration.
Oh.
Having a hard time? What was that?
Active camo available. Pop their... S7 sniper inbound.
Fuck, dude, these vehicles. Vehicles are getting me, dude.
Shields are down.
Nice, good job. Never did that. I gotta mess with the dead zone and stuff like that. I feel like the dead zone's really fucking high.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Felt it twice.
Gained the lead. 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, the clamber, there you go, yeah. Fuck, that sucks.
Target spotted.
Fuck. What? Oh, that's that fucking weird dumb rifle that people shouldn't be happy about. Yeah, that's a weird thing to like that. Just shoot lead, dude. That's like my whole thing is like why not just choose weapons that shoot bullets?
Active camo available.
What?
In my
Victory.
I could have sworn this thing was... Oh, is that the command? Maybe that's the commando rifle. All right. Yeah, I need to change some settings here. Let's are you still here, dude?
Yeah,
How you feeling, dude?
dude, I'm feeling good.
All right, good. You know, okay, let me leave this at 7.5. That all the way up. Over there's no deads. Okay, then maybe that's what it is. Okay. Oh, see, I don't want that. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna try this real low. Oh, this is the... Okay, that's that. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff I'm gonna have to really adjust here, but let's try that. Get rid of some of the center dead zone. I feel like that was getting me a little bit. Yeah, legacy movement. This is a bunch of these. You wouldn't like these. All right, so let's do... I think squad battle makes the most sense. Let's do that. It does seem like it takes a little bit to get into a game.
Yeah, I'm sure no one's playing this too.
Let's actually look. Wow, yeah, dude. There's only 2,400 people on right now. There's really not a lot.
Yeah.
It's a bummer, man. I feel like this game definitely had potential, you know?
Yeah.
Like the movement, like, it feels good. Like the core of it is there. I feel like it's just a little like clunky the way you do all this shit. This matchmaking stuff. And some stuff too. I feel like the map designs are some of the newer map designs are cool, but some of them are kind of weird. And then like certain things, it's like why are there vehicles on certain maps that shouldn't have them? You know.
Yeah, it's shot.
I feel like you just want to play Fortnite.
No, I'm chilling.
You're chilling?
Yeah.
Load other players loading. All right. Yeah, dude. It's tough. It peaked at 270,000 when it first came out in 2021. And then like the highest bumps it sees it'll like 5,000, I guess. Maybe 7,000.
Slayer.
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory.
I feel like I can set this even lower. I'm gonna try that. Let's see how low I can set it. Is there a fucking rocket launcher somewhere we can take that thing out with? What is this?
Double kill.
This thing's pretty cool. Feels a little high now. Where's that coming from? Oh, I have the grappling hook. Shit, dude. That's sick. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I feel like the movement could be a little bit more, though. I feel like the sliding could be a little bit... Like, the sprint... Like, I don't know. I feel like they are afraid to make the sprint... Because the Halo community is so divided on sprint, I think they're really... They're afraid to to make it actually impactful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put this down to 1. Yeah, because like I feel like you don't. I really feel like there's hardly a fucking noticeable speed difference with the sprint. I like it's so. You might as well not do it. What was that?
Lost the lead.
Oh, you got a big machine gun there. Wow.
Active camo obtained.
We've lost a teammate.
Pistol here. This.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Fuck, really? Damn. I'm still getting used to this, man. This is weird. These controls are weird. Maybe I'll turn this down here.
Let's see.
Feels a little bit better. Slow turning, but... Oh, wow! I didn't even see that guy. He threw a thing at me, dude. Picked up a barrel. He picked up a barrel and threw it at me. What the fuck? That was crazy.
Shields are down. Enemies below us.
Dude, you sound like a little baby boy, honestly. Like, can you, like, not be such a baby boy about it? Whoa.
Spartan down. Five minutes remaining. Victory.
Oh shit.
This will do nicely.
Oh shit, that's not good. Heat wave? I don't know about that.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Oh shit, it's our guy.
Defeat.
Defeat.
I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
Nothing. I like it. I just suck right now.
Word. Fuck, dude. I kind of gotta take a shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, we could call it.
Yeah. I think we should honestly, dude. I think like it's a lot of fun, and I definitely want to keep trying it out. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I was having more fun on the classic modes. Like I didn't mind so much the different movement and stuff. You know what I mean? Or the old school kind of movement. The guns are all right. Like they are. Yeah. Let me get out of here. But yeah, no. Honestly, I definitely want to. I want to keep trying this. I think that we should definitely add this to the rotation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game for sure.
Yeah.
Just like you got to play it to get better.
Yeah. I'm definitely down to run it back tomorrow too. But yeah, I think we can sign off then.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, dude.
All right. Yeah, I will see you later.
See you later.
I'm gonna close the game down and I'll sign off the stream and then we'll I'll hit you up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
all right.
hit me up.
All right. Cool. All right. Peace.
Peace, dude.
Later. All right, guys. Yeah, not every stream is going to be a super long one. Just kind of something we wanted to try out for a little bit and see. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I feel like it's annoying when it's like you see the potential. Like it feels really nice playing Halo with like a more modern feel to it. I definitely got to tweak the look controls, but it's definitely nice having that like modern feel to it. And like I felt like I was connecting more, especially with those like kills where I'd like hit him with the assault rifle and then like go in for the melee kill. I felt like I was like being rewarded a little bit more on those kills, where in other games I was being, I don't know if it's like a server thing or something like that, but I feel like there's like a latency thing. There's not, I don't know. I feel like the MCC has like a weird like something. I know it's kind of like stupid to blame it on, that stuff, but it does feel weird. This does there like a lot of times when I go for those kills, it feels like how it would used to feel, like that responsiveness is there. I do like that. The sprint, honestly, like it's one of these things where it's like, if you're going to do sprint, you got to do sprint like that sprint. It's hard. There was a dude in front of me at one point. He was sprinting, and I'm like, I'm basically walking the same. I wasn't sprinting, and I was like, I'm basically walking the same speed as you. So they got to commit. If they want to do sprint, they got to commit to it. And I think to that same point, they need to make it. I feel like the sliding could be a lot better too. I feel like, a lot of these games are afraid to like make things sweaty, but it's like, I don't know, like good movement feels good, or like fast movement and that stuff feels good. And you can always have like, again, like those like legacy modes where it's like there's none of that shit, and that's fun too. I don't really have an issue with that. But it's like if they are gonna go for the more enhanced, or like the movement abilities, like sprinting and sliding and stuff, I definitely think that they should commit to it fully. Doing it the way they're doing it, like they're kind of like half doing it, is just not. I don't think that's the right move. They try too hard to please both crowds by being like, all right, we have sprint, but it's like it doesn't really do anything. It's like, all right, well then no one's really happy because it's in there and it's like it's pointless. But it's like the people that do want it are like, well, it barely does anything. So I feel like you're just not making anyone happy on those fronts. Yeah, we're definitely gonna, I definitely want to continue. This is kind of just like the first couple. Before I started streaming, I did record this match, and I'll get some good clips from it. I didn't have my face cam on, but I do have the recording of it, of just the gameplay. But yeah, I mean, it definitely was feeling good. We were on Battle Creek, and it was just like, it felt like, for the most part, it felt like old school Halo. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the weapon sandbox in this game. Like I love the assault rifle and I love the pistol. I feel like they feel probably as good as they'd ever, Jillian says Arc Raiders. I'm seeing that now. Yeah, and at some point, I know Mike's going to be next Wednesday. I think Mike's going to stream some Arc Raiders. So yeah, I'll watch some then. We'll see. Soon. Yes. Soon. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no, I think that's I think it about wraps it up. Definitely gonna I wish Halo Infinite was like, I wish they just didn't go too crazy. I don't know if you can see here with like the art style is very different than what it used to be. I love that grounded, like gritty military, like Space Marine kind of vibe that they had, and I feel like this is a little bit more like, they almost kind of look like superheroes with the way the armor is and everything. It's definitely a little bit too much. I liked it better when it was a little bit more grounded, but still giving you the option to customize certain things. It all like worked and felt like it is something that would be there like in universe. I mean, that's the thing. It depends on what you mean by the sauce, man. I mean, I think it doesn't have like, it's not it, if that's what you're saying. It's not like, is this the answer? And no. And I think there's a reason, like going back to this, like we can see here, you know what I mean? This is yes, it's clearly not it. I think it has, if we're talking about like the sauce for like, I don't know, like I said, I do like how it feels, like the modernness of it. I actually do like. And I think that the gunplay is pretty decent. Like it feels good on that regard. So I don't think like the core. I don't know. I don't play this. I wouldn't say like the core gameplay, because like I think there are a lot of really whack modes that they have. And it is weird that they are like kind of going with this. All right, we're going to have some modes that have legacy movement and then some modes that have the modern movement. It is kind of like, it's weird. It is a little weird going between the two. And again, like if they want to do the modern movement, they got to fully commit to it and then just like give people a sprint that actually like works and like isn't just like a 10%. I remember hearing that it was like a 10% speed boost. It just doesn't. It's got to be more than that. Like if they're going to do it, they got to fully commit to it. But I think it has some sauce. I don't think it's completely sauceless, if that makes sense. Esoteric 90s anime feel of classic Halo. It doesn't. And I think that they could have, like, I think a big problem with that is like, I don't know, I feel like the announcer made a big, with the way the announcers were in those old like arena shooter games, kind of added to that vibe, that like 90s anime vibe. Also like the art style I was saying before, like I think a big part of it, like the suits, like the armor customization is a little bit too much. Like they should keep it more grounded, in my opinion. I do like, I tend to agree. And then that's the sad thing, is that it does feel good. It's just not like, Honestly, I think they just handled it poorly, and they're just trying again. And it's the same thing with this fucking this new thing that they're doing with what is it? The campaign evolved. That like how they're being like, oh, you can like, it's gonna have sprint, but you can turn it off. It's like, dude, just fucking commit to something. Like, you know what I mean? Like it is a little like I'm kind of like, I can go both ways because I do enjoy the classic Halo movement. Like I like instead of having clamber, having the whole it was kind of cool where it was like you can't just climb up stuff like that, but you can crouch jump, and that like there was an element of like certain jumps you could make if you knew how to crouch jump right, and like I like that. I think they just gotta like pick. Do they want to cater to the audience that likes that old school feel with the movement and everything, or do they want to make it more modern? Because Halo Infinite like is a weird in between where they're really, it seems like they're not quite like, it is an improvement. It does feel better. It does feel more modern, which I think most people like, whether they acknowledge that or not, they definitely do. They definitely do want that. I think they might not know it, but like, there's a reason, like, unless you are one of those people that we fucking play with when we get our asses kicked when we play MCC, these people that have no lives that just get an insane amount of kills each game. Like, you know, there's a reason people aren't just playing Halo 3 online multiplayer, you know, in the MCC. It's like, that's not, compared to how shooters have evolved and how they feel now, and like the kind of movement that they have, or like the type of control that you have over your character, the level of responsiveness, I think is like the old Halos are a little bit like, when you play them, they do feel a little bit dated in that regard. They do feel slow, like the movement, the base movement in this game in Infinite feels a little bit faster, and I think that's good. And again, it's one of these things where it's like either just give a sprint or just maybe make the base movement speed a little faster. Like I used to do a lot of custom games where I'd put like the play in old school Halo, I'd put like the gravity up a little bit, or make the gravity stronger, but also increase the speed, and it make you feel a little bit zippier, like more like you're playing Quake or something like that, and that's a lot of fun. I like that. Let's see what you say here. Is combat evolved but ugly 2026. Yeah, I guess like in terms of, the art style is not my cup of tea. Remaking the original trilogy is just silly. I 100% agree. I the one thing I will say though to that is like, and I think a lot of like OG Halo fans are gonna agree with this. It's so stupid that they never remastered Halo 3. If there's any one in the original trilogy that really needed the remaster, it was the third one. You know, not don't remake the first one for the billionth time and use fucking shitty AI to do it. Like, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, man. I know maybe that's like the boomer in me, but it's like, it's all about the handcrafted stuff, man. That's why a lot of that original stuff hit, is like the way the art style was, and the like, you know, the fact that with those older games, they had hardware limitations, so that that informed certain decisions they made in like visual design. They kept stuff simpler on purpose. I think that's something that they should carry forward with. Like, they should take that concept of being like, we want the visual information to be clear. Like, we don't want stuff to be cluttered. I do think that some of these newer maps have more of that like cluttered feel, and it kind of goes to show where you see how like in Halo Infinite they give you the outlines. When you see a guy in the distance, they're like glowing red or glowing blue or what. It's like, that just honestly is kind of silly. You know, like if you need that to be able to see your enemy, like the old games never needed that. And a big part of that was because, it was lower poly, but it was just higher visually, the environments were higher contrast. Like the players popped out a lot against the background. And I know, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to pronounce your name here. Balgar. I don't know if you play Fortnite at all, but we do play Fortnite Zero Build a good bit on this channel. And like, that is one thing I do appreciate about that simpler art style. It's not like I don't like think it's the greatest art style ever. Like, it is definitely very, like, especially now, people are kind of so used to it. It's kind of like it's corny. People, you know, joke or, you know, dunk on it a lot, but like at the very least it pops out, like, or the characters, the enemies stand out against the background. And that was the same thing with, like, back in the day, like, they didn't always have fucking, like, weapons on, like, racks on the wall. They would just be, like, leaning up somewhere or on the ground, and, like, the weapons themselves had good contrast against, like, the wall or the floor or whatever, so you just could see that it was there. I feel like they have a lot of these, like HUD overlay things now because it's more visually complex, and it's almost needed in order to be able to, like, see, oh, there's a sniper rifle there, there's a whatever. Like, I did notice they had certain weapons, like there was this one thing, and maybe it's just for power weapons, but there was, like, they had the sniper, like it's like the old school arena shooters where they would, like, kind of like bob and they would, like, hover, be like bobbing and spinning, like, slowly, you know. That's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I think that's, like, that does make it, when you see that movement, that also does help it, like, stand out. But yeah, I just think like an art, for the art style, they definitely like, I've heard people say that they did a decent job with the art style for the campaign, for the, like, the enemy, like the whatever they're called, the banished, the, like, the covenant, like the elites, the grunts, they all, like, I've heard that that's good. I don't have the single of the campaign, so I can't really say for myself. But as far as the multiplayer goes, some of the design I do think is just, like, busy. Halo is no longer red versus blue teams because they want you to be able to show off your skin you paid $30 for. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, and that's something that I like. That's a great point. Like, you are, it's a good point to bring up, because it's like, I noticed that, like, you can still see, like, what your armor is, whatever color you normally set it to. Like, I never had an issue with that, where it was like, you could customize your guy, and when you were doing free for all, you'd get to see those colors. But when you're playing any kind of team game, it would, whatever your primary color was, it would replace that with your team color. But then your secondary and your tritary or whatever, your third color, those would still be there. You know, I think that's kind of the way to do it. I think, like, yeah, if they. That's a good point, because maybe that's why, you know, because they want, you know, for the whole, like, the battle pass thing, or, like, they want you to, like, pay for your skins and everything, and they're like, oh, well, if people aren't really seeing them in game, people might not pay to get, because they're like, oh, it doesn't really matter anyway because you're not really showing it off. That's a good point. Didn't really think about that. So that's probably why they opted to not color them red and blue, or, like, well, they, you know, designate the teams, your red team and blue team, and, like, that's just, your armor is recolored to that color, because they're like, yeah, you gotta, you know, we want people to pay money for skins and armor pieces and stuff, so, like, and they need to be able to see them and, like, look cool and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like Halo Reach had it figured out with the armor customization. That was, like, in my opinion, that was the peak, because everything felt like the art, like, like art style, the designs of the armors, the helmets, the pauldrons, everything, the chest pieces, it all felt internally consistent with the vibe that they were going for with the UNSC. I think that's really, like, really important, because it does kind of, like, dilute your IP. Like, Halo, like again, like, when you see these, like, these guys here, sorry, right here, it doesn't, that, when I see this picture, like, that kind of reminds me of Halo, but it could also, if they didn't say Halo Infinite right there, like, it could be like Anthem, or, like, you know, I know, like, dead game now, but, like, it could be just a game like that, where you're like, oh, it's like, you know, nothing wrong. Anthem, like, from what I understand, like, people actually did think the armor customization stuff was pretty cool. You know, but even that game, I felt like had this, like, internally consistent thing. And I don't know, I think that it's just a little weird. The some of the armor designs, I think they could kind of be a little bit more conservative with that. That would definitely, I think, make people a little bit more happy. The art style isn't only cluttered, it's also confused. Yeah, and I think that's kind of a big point. Is like it does lack identity, and I do think that they are afraid to commit to an idea. It's something that is like kind of the overarching theme of like why Halo has always been in a developmentally, like since Bungie handed it off to 343 and now Halo Studios, like it has really lacked, like they've been very afraid to commit to a style or just a design philosophy for not just the art but for the gameplay and stuff. We're talking about that where like they got to either like they got to either say fuck it, we're not doing that like modern advanced movement stuff, or just go in with that and like let us actually do like sprinting and sprint slides and sliding into jumping and stuff. Like let our sprints be fast. If you're gonna do that, like actually make it worth something. Like make it not just like I said, like there was this guy fucking sprinting in front of me and I was like, dude, he's barely moving any fast. Like it's really not that big of a deal. Like maybe if we were running across a fucking football field, you'd be like, yeah, you'd notice a difference there. But it's like it's so and also it's like it's a weird thing because I noticed that you can immediately start shooting, like you can interrupt your sprint immediately and start shooting. So it's almost kind of like, well, at that point, like why not just make the base movement speed as fast as you're willing to let us have it without sprint? Like just like that's just our normal movement, because there's basically, from what I can see, there's like no real penalty to sprint. There's no trade-off to sprinting. It's not like I don't know, there's no like weird thing where it's like, oh, after sprinting you can't throw grenades as far, or like I don't know. Like, at least it didn't seem like it. That would be weird. But there's no like, there really isn't like a stamina mechanic, So I think that's like the thing that I've brought up about, and this is a larger topic of like 90s, or 90s, early 2000s nostalgia. People are always going to say, hey, you're remembering it more fondly. And you're like, I don't know, there's like a thing to nostalgia where it's like pointing and laughing, like you're stuck in the past, right? And for me, and maybe like I need to call it something else besides nostalgia, and I don't really I can't like think of the right word for it, but it's like basically, this is where I'm gonna get out the visual stuff. Sprint in games has become, let me read your comment real quick. Sprint in games has become like an ADHD fidget gimmick. Yeah, kind of. It's like an impulse. But I feel strongly that I think people could train themselves out of that if they just felt like the game allowed them to move fast enough by default. I think a lot of it just comes down to like the need for a sprint mechanic, like the to make players feel like they need that, to me says you're not letting them move as fast as like the game wants them to move. That makes sense. I don't know. It's actually only like 0.5% faster to sprint in Infinite. It was done intentionally, just basically. Yeah, I was mentioning that. I remember. I think it was at first. I don't think it's 0.5%. I think it's like originally. I thought it was like 10%. So it's like a 1.1% movement speed when you're sorry, well, 1 point is 100. So I guess 110% movement speed when you're sprinting, and then, yeah, it barely feels like it's like why even have it at that point? It's just this weird, yeah, it's weird, and not for nothing. If they did say fuck it with sprint, that does open up a button on the controller, and that kind of let me get into it here. It kind of does matter. Like controllers only have so many buttons. The crouch jump is fun. Like when you master that, you hit the jump right, and you're like, oh, I just made it. Where it's like a jump that like maybe half of the player base can kind of. It gives you if you have that, it raises the skill ceiling a little bit. I like that. I think it adds like an interactive aspect of the movement. And then you say, what are we saying here? It's like a tiny, insignificant speed increase. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It's not significant. Like if you're gonna do it, you gotta commit to it. Let the let the sprint speed be like 20 to 25% faster at least, you know? Yeah, it definitely just doesn't feel like it's enough. But here, I just want to do a visual real quick for people here. Like, this is when I was talking about the nostalgia thing. So you have like road or like path. Here on like path, right? Oh shit! All right, so you have like path timeline, right? And then you have. Oh, this is a very long-winded way to say this. All right. We go like that, and then we go like this. Sorry, hold on, let me get this here. So, like, let's get some. What do we got here? I thought some tech stuff. Yeah, here. So, classic Halo. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Oh no, hold on. Sorry, my bad, guys. So this is classic Halo right here. And now we have Halo Infinite, all right? We're going to bring this over here. People like this visual stuff, you know, that's what I've noticed. People like visuals. And if you're commenting, I'll read it in 1 second. I'm just trying to lock. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to lock in here. Shit. Let me select this. And then this is ideal. Hey, I was going to call it ideal Halo. Probably not the best term for it. I'll change it if I think of something better. So like, all right, so classic Halo, right? At some point, like in our timeline, this was I guess we can point to it right here. Let's make like a little arrow. Do we have an arrow here? I don't know how to make arrows, dude. I don't know. But this moment in time was, I can draw this here, right here. Oh, this is like a shape thing? Fuck. All right. But this moment here, like, I'll just explain this. This moment in time here is like when it got handed off to the new studios, right? So at this point, they started taking it in their own direction, and that's where we are now. And I like people think about it like this, like, oh, if you like old school Halo, you have rose tinted glasses, you're just living in the past, it's all nostalgia, it was never as good as you think it was. And and they're like, oh, you're here, like you're this little guy. I gotta get quicker at this stuff. You're just like this little man over here living in La La Land, right? Do we have any fun shapes? I think we have like a cloud. I don't know, whatever, something. But look, either way, it's like they're saying like you're stuck in the past, you're stuck here, and I'm like, you know, I've tried this, and I'm like, all right, this is nice, and like it's got like the more modern stuff. Like obviously, it's like, you know, from 2005, or sorry, my bad, 2001 originally when Halo started to now 2026. Like obviously they have made the game feel better, like in the way that, like, I don't know, just the handling and everything, it does feel better. But it's kind of it's just not, it's not really quite, there's certain things about the classic Halo that are really nice, and people just think that we're back here. But no, I think the thing is with being nostalgic is it's not that we want to live in the past here. It's saying, what if it went in a different direction? Not trying to be like, oh, we only want it to be like it was. We're saying that what if at that crucial point, that the butterfly effect or whatever, that one thing that changed. That, like, what if something happened differently? Like, what if Halo got taken in a different direction? Well, it could be something as simple as, okay, yeah, Bungie, like, or sorry, hold on, my bad. Oh, we can't see what you're showing. I just noticed that now. Yeah, my bad, dude. Okay, so here. Let me move my my thing here. Let me make sure I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, this is the classic Halo, right? This is Halo Infinite, and this is Ideal Halo. Basically, all I'm saying is that instead of being like a we're stuck in the past kind of guy, we obviously want it to progress. We don't want it to stay like it was. We just wish that it went in a different direction. And that's a really long-winded way of saying that, but it's not being like, oh, stuck in the past. It's like I like a few aspects of the modernization and I want that to stay. I just want it to be more true to its original identity. That's really all I'm kind of like I'm getting at. You know, I don't know, like for me, like Ideal Halo is not that it's not that I don't think it's like a wildly unagreeable thing, because I think a lot of people have started to fall in this mindset of just like Halo has been so many different things over the years that no one will quite agree on what like the perfect Halo is, right? And I think that there's definitely truth to it, but I do think that the group of people that would come together on common ground, on being like, that would, you know, okay, yeah, they might say, you know, this one mechanic is not like their favorite cup of tea, but it's like, hey, you know what, though, this is still way better than what we have now. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I think people are more reasonable, and it's not like, a lot of people like to make it out to be like, oh, well, if Halo has sprint, then it's not real Halo. And I don't think that it has to be like that. I think that there's enough for the Halo community that just wants it to feel like Halo. And that if sprint is in there or not, it doesn't really, in my opinion, that's not like the biggest deal. I think people can figure it out. People can compromise. I think a lot of it just has to do with the whole custom, give us like a old school server list. Like I think Battlefield 6 was kind of doing that, where it's like, give us a list of like people can host their own, or maybe, you know, it's still hosted on like the server or whatever, but it's like they can create their own custom game and have it open to the public, or, you know, do a private lobby or whatever. But like having those, especially for the public servers, like having like, oh, you can title what you want it to be. You know, put a quick description in there, like what it is. You know, let's say, okay, this has got legacy movement. It's got assault rifle start with pistol, you know, 2 frags, 2 sticky grenades, like no power weapons or what. I mean, I know it's crazy, but the whole point is that you could do whatever you want. Like no vehicles, no power weapons, like no, yeah, it's just simple, like free for all, small maps, like 4v4 or something. Like I don't know, you just having that ability to just let people make their own games and make them public, and then have it be like, yeah, like you set your preferences of the types of games that you like, and if you wanted to do a quick play, it'll just find you something and you go, or you can manually browse. And I think that's really what it should be like. I think most people would appreciate the game that way. Oh yeah, that was Michael Theophil there. Yeah, but I think I don't know, man. It sucks because it's like it feels like it's right there. It feels like it's like, that's the thing, is like these are like alternate timelines. It's almost like if you put them like this. I got to get better at drawing this stuff. Let me get rid of this here. like honestly, it's almost like this. Like you just use the one line here, get rid of this. Like I feel like it's like we're here with Halo Infinite, but I can like see, it's like through a glass pane, I can like imagine it very clearly, like what perfect Halo looks like. It's not that complicated. Like it's just a lot of the same, like the original design philosophy around Halo, just a little bit more modernized and polished, a little bit more, you know, some more quality of life things, like being able to ping stuff is nice, you know. You know, again, if they want to go in that advanced movement direction, they could do that. But I don't really think, again, like I don't think that the movement thing is the deal breaker. I don't think that that's what it is. I think that like it just has to do with like everything's just got to be cohesive. The gunplay, the movement, the map design, the objective types, you know, the way the vehicles change the game, how the power-ups change the game, like it just needs to be cohesive. It needs to create this like this kind of experience. It's so hard to explain, but the original Halo experience is just like, it really truly felt like, I remember like in the original, and like there was some documentary for like Halo 1, like it was like they originally intended Halo to be a party game. Like it was always supposed to be like a casual, for fun, you can just pick up a controller. I think I'm done drawing this stuff now. Yeah, you can just pick up a controller and play. Like, you know, that there's something to be said about that. Like games where it's like you need to have your account and sign in, and you have to have your settings, and you have to have your loadouts, and it's like the cool thing about old school games like Halo is that it was just a game that like someone could have an Xbox at a party and then be like, okay, I died, here, it's your turn, and just hand you the controller. And you didn't need to fucking sign into your kind of, maybe, you know, I'm kind of the guy, I play inverted, so I at the very least had to do that. But it's not like you can't play the game if you're using someone else's account or profile. You can pick up the controller, set it to inverted or not inverted. If you have to change the sensitivity, you do that. But for the most part, you just get right into it. You don't need to like, oh, I have different stuff unlocked. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just like, for, you know, if you keep it cosmetic and it doesn't affect like your power or anything, you know, then I think that I don't know, that was the beauty of those old games, like just a party game, casual game. Here's a controller, play a little bit. There's stuff in there. It's kind of like think about like, you know, how Mario games are with like, you know, Super Smash Brothers has items, Mario Kart has items. Like they have things like the blue shell, like weapons like the rocket launcher in Halo are the equivalent of the blue shell. Like a fucking noob can pick that thing up and they'll probably kill themselves with it too, but they can get a kill with that. Like it's not like it wasn't something that was like, you know, restricted to kill streaks where it's like, oh, you only once you get enough kills, then you're rewarded with a more powerful weapon. People just know if you know, even if you didn't know the maps, you could just stumble across a powerful weapon and then like, oh dude, this is sick. And then like round the corner and like, yeah, you might be up against a player who's like on you know, normally could just kill you really quick, but it's like, yeah, he's a rocket launcher, bam. You know what I mean? Maybe he takes you out too. Maybe you guys just trade. But, you know, and then also like the vehicles. You can get in the Scorpion, you know? You can get in the Banshee. Vehicles can be kind of cheap sometimes, but for the most part, it's like there were aspects of those kind of games that like, they were like mechanics that were like skill equalizers. The assault rifle was definitely one of those kind of things. When they originally designed the assault rifle, the whole concept behind it was like, this is gonna be the weakest weapon in the game, but it's the easiest to use. And that is, I think, the perfect trade-off and the best way to make the weakest weapon still something that people want to use, because they're like, oh, this thing is just like it's so, even Halo, I'll admit, Halo Infinite, I think they tuned the assault rifle pretty well. Like it's not that difficult to just keep the crosshair on someone, and you know, like I said, you can the normal combo system. You shoot them a little bit, and maybe you go in and you finish them off with a melee, or you see him in the distance, you hit him with a grenade, and you finish him off with the assault rifle, or you hit him with a maybe you just like randomly run into him and you just hit him with a melee, back out, throw a grenade off the corner of the room and get it in there and get a kill. It's like I feel like that you know, that assault rifle works. The assault rifle in the Halo weapon sandbox is really important because it's the weapon that is like basically solely responsible for making that a like viable and like just like a type of gameplay that works, like a combo system that actually works. Because without the assault rifle, it can be kind of hard to. I mean, you still have obviously other guns, but it's like it. You know, I've played games before, like with my friends, where it was just like assault rifles, like assault rifle, Magnum, grenades, only. Like that's it. And you just got that. You've got your assault rifle, your Magnum, your grenades, and your melee, and that alone feels good. Like everything else is just icing on the cake after that. Like in my opinion, that's the only thing that really needs to be there to be like, okay, like honestly, that doesn't really. There's this whole thing with like the mid tier power weapons where it's like, because I feel like people in Halo 5 it was somewhat like this, and I feel like in Halo Infinite I've heard people say as well, as like there's a lot of weapons in the Halo sandbox that are like they didn't want to quite make them power weapons to the level of like the OG shotgun, the sniper rifle, and the rocket launcher. So they gave them this kind of like it's like a marginally better, but it's not as weak as the starting weapons, but it's marginally better. And like then they all kind of have the same TTK, whatever. I don't know. Like when I was playing the like I think a cool like I actually don't mind them going where they're like replacing the like the typical shotgun that you would find on the maps with something that is a little bit weaker, that doesn't quite one shot kill. I think though the way they should tune it is like make the it doesn't have to kill right away, but it has to work with that combo system where it's like you can shotgun and melee close range for the kill, you know? Or if you're at like medium range, I don't know. I like the idea of it being like it's still definitely not as far range as the assault rifle, but it's kind of like have it being a side grade to the assault rifle where it's like it's easy to it's almost, I would say you could make it where it's equally easy to use, because it does have that like it does have that cone of fire, so it's like your aim doesn't need to be perfect, you know. But yeah, like giving a shotgun more range, especially if it's not a one-shot kill shotgun, makes a lot of sense. And like I said, I think that makes it a good side grade to an assault rifle, where it's like, okay, it's the same kind of thing of like easy to use, but it's maybe if you prefer, you know, like burst damage versus sustained damage. You know what I mean? Like you want something that instantly takes a chunk off of the health or the shield versus something that just chips away at it gradually over time, like the assault rifle. And it just kind of like it makes you be like, oh, just whatever works for your playstyle. I don't know. I think again, I see it. I see perfect Halo so clearly. It's right there. You know, they just gotta like, you know, I do think they do need to tighten up like the different playlists and stuff. I do feel, especially with how small their player base is right now. Right here, you know, with how small their player base is, I don't really think that they don't have enough players to justify having as many game modes as they do. I think they should strip it back to just Slayer, Capture the Flag, Assault, Oddball, King of the Hill, you know, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know that's most of the ones they have, but I did notice there were like a lot of like really particular ones where it's like, oh, in this one you start with these weapons, and this one you start with this. I think they should just they need to tighten it up a little bit. The maps also could be like, some of the maps are really good. There was one that we played today that I did like. It had some good symmetry to it. But yeah, they gotta tighten it up a little bit. Sorry, what is this? I got to get this out of here. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna wrap it up now. I've been kind of rambling a little bit. I gotta get better at this. I feel like, you know, I do want to make a video, like an actual, like an upload, like edit a video and upload, and not just do a live stream. But like do a video on, like, you know, compile my thoughts on Halo and what I think they could do to make it again like. Or sorry, yeah, I'm. Let me see if I can go back here. I'll expand on this concept here, but it's like really just explain this whole thing where I really don't know why you can't do a fucking arrow. I got to figure that out. But it's like creating this, making this happen. You know what I mean? We just want to go from here to here. We need a bridge to be like, let's just take the path, the quickest path to where we should have been this whole time. That's my take on that. So we will wrap up on that. Definitely going to be tomorrow. I want to come back to this and play it some more. I might even play a little bit later. I'm not going to stream. Maybe I'll stream it in Discord. If you want, go to our YouTube channel, join the Discord. We can all talk, share opinions about Halo or old school shooters or stuff you like from the 90s, 2000s, whatever. We can just hang out, be friends, you know? Look, at the end of the day, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Probably going to be streaming around the same time tomorrow, around 10, maybe a little earlier. We'll see. But yeah. What do you think? Tomorrow there is Sportsport, so if you're into sports, 10 a.m. You can watch the sports show. But around 9 or 10 tomorrow night, we'll probably do another stream, some more Fortnite, some more Halo. But yeah, all right, guys, good stream, good chat. Thank you everyone in chat for engaging, and we'll see you in the next video later.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.